Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 10 of Exoria, a Modpack by Davqvist. So today is not only episode 10 in a big time lapse, but it is my first stream ever, so please bear with me. There's so much things I want to do, and I've been wanting to try streaming forever. So what are my plans for today? If you remember in the last episode, I showed you about this auto workbench that could craft, and I showed you even better this compacting drawer that can automatically craft things. I also showed you these barrels which have a lot of contain, like it can contain up to 4,096 items. And I talked to you guys about the fact that I really need to be pulling more resources from here because, ooh, this is scary. See, I'm not really looking at this often enough, and then I get in situation where I might lose resources, because the way this works is that if items don't fit in the chest, they drop in the world, and when things drop in the world, they tend to despawn. So I got a lot of cleanup to do, and I figured that the best way of doing this cleanup and rearranging my base was to do it in a time lapse, so that at least I could get the experience of trying what a time lapse is. So as I was saying, the things I want to do today, I want to do some automation, I want to do some pulling and pushing of items into smelting and stuff like that, like just right here. If I take these sand, if I could push these sand into a compacting jar like this, well, they would transform into sand block, which I can just do using the letter K right now. And I could push this directly into this smeltery, so that it would continue smelting and it would continue producing clear glass. That being said, I'm going to need to pull out from this. Also, I don't like the fact that I'm going from one section to another section like this, to yet another section like this. So I really want to start having a big base. And what I was thinking of doing is this wattle and daub, and I think this is cob. There's cob somewhere in there, I'm sure. This cob. I'm going to use that one as roof material to delineate some section and on walls if I need to, but as little as possible because I want to be able to put things on wall. And I said that last time, but the way I explained this is right now, if I take this, not this, if I take this off the wall, okay, now that I want to do it, it's not working, of course. Shift. That's a classic. It never works when you're trying it. But basically, if I remove this shelf from here, it would count as a concrete. Now that it's covered, it doesn't count. And now it works. Oh, I hate you. And it's back. So it wouldn't count as a concrete. So when you are in a room and the room needs 64 exposed concrete, these don't count. Same for these machines. I don't know if you remember last time, but when you cover every side of a machine, well, the machine cannot see the concrete anymore, so it starts counting as a block that's not in the proper placement. So there's a lot of work to be done, and the only way to get it all done today is with a time lapse and to get started as soon as possible. The first thing I'm going to do is some chests because I really need more chest space. I need to be able to empty my inventory so that at any time during the playthrough, I can dump everything that I have on me. So let me just check. Do I have any iron nuggets? Doesn't seem like I have any iron nuggets, but I don't even have any trapdoors. Yes, 57 trapdoors. I find it funny how every time you're looking for something in a chest, it always feels like you can't find it when you're looking for it. I'm going to come back here and grab a couple of nuggets. I really need to make a couple of these molds so that I don't have to go from one and another all the time. So let's just do this and grab a couple of nuggets. One too many, but it doesn't matter. And now we should be good. Oh, a little time lag. We should be good to start making some chests. And that's something that we're going to be working throughout the episode. I think that chests are something that I'm always going to be in need of. And the only reason I'm not making more right now is that I have to work on the wood. And I do have to start somewhere. So let's just put all of this. Oh, this won't open, of course. And let's dump all of this in here. This in here. I'm not going to keep the warp stone right now because I don't need it. I'm just going to try to keep on me the things that I need. So that's all that I need for now. I am going to want a couple more shovels. So let's craft a couple more shovels because we're going to start digging. And as I start digging, well, things will stop working because I'm going to be opening some room. But in the end, everything should be working super fine. So let's grab that. Let's make a couple more shovel right here. I'm going to make 4 for now. That should be good enough to get us started. And I'm going to push everything in here. The other thing I want to do is I want to try to harvest my wood as often as possible. So I'm going to keep my special wooden axe on me and some saplings because I feel like that I'm always running out of wood and I'm always searching for things, which is honestly getting annoying. So this, and I'm going to grab a couple of saplings, and that's basically where we're going to get started. So I'm going to go into a big time lapse now, which means I'm going to be in my stream talking to people, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye now.